So, I have noticed this really weird thing that's like really cool. It definitely seems like a discernible pattern. So, like, um, where did it start? Oh, I think I started like if it's hot outside and we have to wear less clothes or more, like not a hoodie, then usually that would be Valentine who went outside in that. And I have started being like, I started getting really pissed off about it just on moral principle. The fact that I think of like how dangerous it is to go outside or like where we'll be going. And it feels like walking around with a fucking target on me to go outside in like a fucking vest top. And I'm like, that's fucking bullshit. So I got political about it. I wrote like still not fucking asking for it on a crop top and went out in it, and I was like shitting myself the whole time. And I was also like, no, this is good, fuck you. It's like every time I was like more worried, I just got more pissed off because it's like, oh fuck, the fucking point is that it shouldn't be this scary, fuck. And but at first, Valentine had like a weird, not weird, totally understandable, but like a response that we didn't understand at the time, I guess, to it, which was like to kind of keep being like, you know, I can take over for you, and I would be like, no, I'm fine, and then get sort of more frustrated, and then eventually like angry, and we couldn't really tell why, and then like it would kind of build to a crescendo peak of anger, and then drop off into like what was it?
I think usually it would. The thing is, it built to a crescendo peak because you were reassuring me quite quite effectively that you were a lot bigger now, a lot stronger now, capable now, did not need me to be in the front to feel safe being outside. And it felt like it was just breaking my fucking brain. I couldn't understand what the fuck was going on, but I was getting really angry about it. And then that anger sort of breaks around the edges, I guess, and reveals a core of fear and also a core of quite righteous anger because, you know, just anything in the past that made me believe that. So it was sort of at that point, it was sort of like sudden weary collapse, and then feeling quite a lot better about going outside the next time in whatever.
And we've done it like it happened tonight as well. Like I was cleaning, and generally I'm like I've I've been the person that does a lot of cleaning, so Valentine has now decided that I'm not allowed to clean. It's basically like we're, instead of having people built for that role continue to do the role because they're good at the role, because I'd be sitting there going like, hey, I'm capable of washing up, what are you doing, move, I like it, it's fun. And he's like, I just want to test. So it's been like 2 weeks or so, and he's just like fucking washed up and cleaned all the time. I am like, I won't compliment you, I can feel it. They can feel the glare, but and you know, at first I was like really mad, and it was like a disproportional level of anger, you know, just like, what do you, why are you taking my job from me? I can do it, like I don't need your help to do it. And he'd always be like, not a question, no, you're very capable of it, but you know, that's not the point, you shouldn't have had to have always done it. And I'm just like, I'm getting more and more sort of mad, and like, yeah, but I'm used to it and now I like it, and like justifying basically. After a while, like yesterday, I just ended up in tears and just like, okay, this sudden like wave of relief and gratitude watching him just like fucking fry egg and chips for me after cleaning the kitchen, and like just the feeling of being carried and watching this stuff happen and not having to do it myself and have the energy expense, like, and it just seems like since then I know I'm feeling that I've got like a more wholesome, balanced perspective and feeling towards cleaning sense, and there's like all these things that we seem to be doing that's like, I think it's like, yeah, instead of having the person who was built for that role, who's good at that role, do it, just having them basically take a vacation from their jobs and have other people take care of all that for them. And it's like, it's not like I'm never going to clean again, but having the break to not be in a role to then observe the role from outside of it and the action and like reframe things and like what do I mean? It's like I can feel like something's totally and completely like I do enjoy cleaning. It is fun. It makes my brain make the happy chemical. It is fine. That is totally true. So I would never have thought that it was putting any sort of like background stress on me or anything, but after like watching it be done, I realized that the anger is because I didn't always have this relaxing like person having my back doing the cleaning with me and making sure that I didn't have to do everything. Like, so that's why the anger is so disproportional seeming to somebody taking the task. It's like just touching on the icicle spike that's already in you, and it's not like someone's stabbing you with an icicle in the act. It's like there is already a protruding icicle from this long history of events, and the thing is like the thing someone's saying or doing is brushing against it, and you're like, ow, that's stabbing me with an icicle. But it's like, oh no, I see, I've already been stabbed by the icicle, you're just allowing me to notice that. And there is like some grieving and some pain to be done, but then waves of relief and gratitude that I'm so fucking supported by everyone who supports me right now. I appreciate more than I can put into fucking words. Yeah, I think that's probably I would recommend for things that are helping. Alright. Hope you're all doing really good. Take care.